tell a friend to tell a friend. The Do It All Hall is in. And we're back with another NBA 2K23 Next Gen build video. And you already know I had to bring you guys a LeBron James build. He had a great game last night, man. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. So you already know what time it is. And I tried to make this build as close as possible to the way that he played last night. So we have a lot of posts going on this build, so you will be able to put somebody in the blender. And everything else, you already know how I'm coming with these builds. So make sure you watch the video to the end so I can show you guys how I created this masterpiece. We're going small forward position, choose the hand of your choice, and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. But before I go any further, you already know what time it is. If you don't know, now you know. It's like button time. I need you guys to go down there and hit the like button. Get this video to about 100 likes. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and do so. With this build, we're going 6'9". I know LeBron James in real life, he's probably about 250, 260 pounds. But as you may or may not know, on the game, when you take your weight up, you lose your speed. You lose a lot of stuff when you take your weight up, okay? I can actually show you, but, you know, if we wanted to get this build to 250, you know, that's the max it can go to, I think, at 6'9". Then you'll have a 78 speed, 71 acceleration. Your speed with ball will go down as well. So it's up to you guys if you want to go this route. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do this, but, you know, to each his own. We're going to take it down to 195 because this is a game, and don't ever forget that, because a lot of people seem to forget that. 7'7" for the wingspan, built body shape. Let's get into the build. We're going to go ahead and start with the finishing. Like I said, I did want post scoring on this build, so I went ahead and took that up to an 80. The reason I took it to an 80 is because I want the post scoring takeover, all right? We will be able to get that on this build. And the way that LeBron James played last night, the bag down punisher was on display last night. And, you know, the drop stepper, the moves in the paint, like, that's what we got with this build right here. And you're going to have some fun with it because I have post scoring on 2 of my builds. For the standing dunk, now I wanted to get this to an 80, but, you know, when you add that post scoring like that and still try to get everything else that this build has, it's going to, you know, you're going to lack in some spots. And, you know, this was one of them that I decided to go ahead and take it down to a 75 because I have experience with a 75 standing dunk, so I know what that can do. For the driving dunk, we're going to get that up to an 86. And I know some people probably want that higher, but when you have the things that this build has, you can't get it up too high. Driving layup, we're going to get that up to an 80, which is pretty good. For the close shot, we're going to get that to a 76. And let me go ahead and take the strength up because we do have bully on this build. So we get it on bronze, just in case you want to use it. You could try to get it higher if you want to, but you already know you have to take your strength up. But with those 22 badges, I would go fast twitch, rise up, posterizer. That will be 6, 11, 17. It will be 21 with fearless. It will be 26 with limitless takeoff. It will be 28 with slithery. And we'll throw in some of those post scoring badges. So let's say about 31, 34. Let's say about 35. Let's say we need 35 badges just for the hell of it. So we'll need about 13 more badges from what we have now. You'll get a +6 right here with posterizer cord. You could core 2 badges in one category. You'll get both of these badges right here. So that would give you a lot of extra badges, and you could get everything that you need. And then you have the rebirth badges, and you can add some of those to the finishing if you want to, depending on how you want to play with this build. But it can work. Don't think it can't work just because you see 22. But let's go ahead and get it to the green bean. Make your girl scream badge. You already know, man, we're going to take that 3-point shot to a 79. I have been doing that on a lot of builds, and I have a lot of jump shot videos with a 6'9" build on the channel. I mean, 6'9" build with a 79 3-point shot. Yeah, I have that on the channel. So you can go check those videos out if you need a jump shot video. A jump shot. Mid-range shot, we have a 71. Free throw is a 61, and as you can see, we do get 16 of them things. So I would use catch and shoot, of course. We'll go with corner specialist, green machine, slippery all ball. I really like that badge. Claymore, amp. Those are the badges that I would use if I had this build for myself. You can mix and match your badge how you want to. It's your build, it's your grind, your time. But let's go ahead and get it to the sauce. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? Go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let the video play to the end, because that will push the video to the recommended page so everybody and mama can see this video. And I need everybody and mama to see the video, so do that for you, boy. Speed with ball, we're going to get that to a 75. Ball handle is an 87. So with this, I wanted that gold clamp break on this build. You can take it to an 85 if you want to. It's totally up to you. But I took it to an 87 for this video. For the pass accuracy, we're going to take that up to a 72. Now, I know LeBron James is a better passer than a 72, but at the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do to keep certain attributes on the builds. If you go all out on the playmaking, then guess what? You're going to lose in other areas. And I didn't want to lose with the defense. I didn't want to lose with the finishing. I didn't want to lose with the shooting, so this is why I did what I did. But if you want to make some changes to it, I understand. Most people, they're fine with a 72 passing unless they're at point guard or something like that. But with those 19, I would go unpluckable, handle for days, clamp breaker, throw in needle thread, a quick first step, hyperdrive, ankle breaker, and we'll throw in break start as well. But those are the bads I would use for this build. You can mix and match your bads how you want to. Like I always say, it's your build, it's your grind, your time. But y'all know me, I ain't spending no money on no VC. So a build like this for me, I can go create it, and I can get the build up in a couple of weeks just by doing the quest every day. That's what you guys have to go do if you want to get these builds to a point to where you can go out there and play, and you won't have no hard feelings about deleting the build. I can delete every last one of my builds because I haven't spent any money on them. So it is what it is. Like my first build, my first and second build maybe, but I know when the game first came out I bought some VC, but after that it was over with. But the first build I created is deleted already, so I don't have nothing towards these other builds, and I can delete them whenever I get ready. But let's go ahead and get to the defense. Now with the defense, it was I was kind of stuck in a dilemma, right, with certain things like the blocking and the rebounding, because I know what I can go out there with, but most people are not like me. So I have to kind of think of these builds as if anybody can go out there with them, beginner or anything, giving you the correct amount of attribute points in certain areas so you can thrive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just stuck in between the defense, the rebounding and the block, but I'll show you that in a second. So for the interior defense, we're going to take that up to a 68. It's not super high, but it's not super low. Keep in mind, you're at the small forward position. You automatically get post lockdown. You also get brick wall on this build, so you'll be okay in the paint. Not saying you're going to stop people from coming in the paint, but you can kind of hold your own. And on my Anthony Davis build, I think my interior defense is a 68. It can go higher, but it's a 68 at the current moment. For the perimeter defense, we're going to get that up to 86. And that will allow us to get silver clamps. As you guys can see, very important. For the steal, it's an 85. That will allow us to get silver glove and silver interceptor. And the great thing about 6'9" is glove is at tier 1. So that's pretty good. Now, this is what I'm talking about with the block. Now, you can do a 75 block and be just fine. You know what I'm saying? But I took it to an 87 this time. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but an 87 block is pretty good in my opinion. For the rebounding, now, at first I had it like this. I had a 75 block. I had an 85 rebounding or something like that. I had it like this right here. Like you could do it this way if you want to. That's totally up to you, but I did it the other way with this 87 block. And I took the rebounding down to a 76 on the offense and a 73 on the defense. So, I think that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not dependent on to be the primary rebounder, but you do have some rebound, and I think that's okay. With those 24 bads, I would go rebound, chaser, pogo, anchor, chase down, interceptor, clamps, glove, box, and everything else is pretty much icing on the cake. But look at the combination, 22, 16, 19, and 24. Not bad. Now, I'm tripping. This part right here with the physicals, like, I still had to sacrifice on this too. So I took the speed to 80, acceleration 75. Some people might disagree with that, but it's fine. I have a build like that, and I know what it can do. 75 vertical, and the rest is on stamina. Now let's get into these takeovers. So now this is what I wanted. I wanted the post scoring takeover. As you can see, we get post scoring, lockdown, shot creating, and finishing. So I wanted the post scoring takeover on this build because that's the way LeBron James was playing last night. Are you ready? Because guess what? I do not clickbait. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, we do have shades of Glenn Robinson, Jason Tatum, and LeBron James. I want LeBron James' name in the shades of, and the build is an interior finisher. That's the build. I'm out of here, man. Charge!